Ronan Dunne, first win at World Cup. How does that feel?
Yeah, pretty crazy to say that I won a World Cup. I'm just over the moon. It's been a pretty wild, sick week, and just to take a win is I'm so happy.
Dude, you're so up on the hill between the squids. We were all betting it was either you or Dakotah.
Yeah.
What is the team? Is it the team? Is it you guys feeding off each other? What's making you guys so freaking fast up there?
I think it's just it's a mixture of everything. The team have been on it. The bike's going I'm loving the bike, and just having Dakotah as a teammate is insane. I'm gutted for him today. That was really shit to see. But I know he's going to put me back. He's going to put me in my place pretty soon. It's a pretty dream come true. And to do with the new team and give Mondraker there for this factory team its first win is pretty.
That's true.
I'm over the moon, and
dude.
It's an Ireland's second World Cup win. It's pretty cool. It's really sick to see.
Yeah, it's for you, seeing you with John. I mean, I even got a little emotional, and I'm not Irish, but it's just so cool to see. Looking forward. Can you do that in this moment, or is it just?
I'm really I'm enjoying it. Just job's not done. We still have a long season ahead, and keep the head down. And I've hardline next, so it'd be cool to try go for this double on that, and then we go to Leogang, which I'm stoked for that. It should be a really, really fun race. It's gonna be. Just looking forward to the rest of the season.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've been asking everybody, what do they think of the new venue and stuff?
It's been great, really cool track. It's been a mixture of everything. I think everybody's been, it's really cool.
Were you looking forward to coming back?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back here. The crowd was sick, the track was cool. And,
the crowd was mental up there.
Can't beat it.
Well, congratulations.
Cheers.
First World Cup win, and I'm happy to be interviewing you.
Thank you very much.
Yep, and let's go have fun.
Cheers.
Cheers. Final MC Beers, I'm with the one and only John Lawlor. John, Ronan Dunne, your fellow countryman, has just won his first World Cup. How does this feel, dude?
It feels pretty unreal. I mean, Oisin doing it last year in snowshoe wasn't really a surprise for me, because I've seen how fast he was as a junior, and then he had a couple of years of injury, and he was just plagued with bad luck and stuff. And then for him to win last year in snowshoe, and then for Ronan, I met with Ronan a couple of months ago now, and
you guys had a Raw, right?
We had a Raw, about 6 weeks ago or so now, I think it was, and he is just so fast. That's just the only simple way to put it. Committed, not afraid. And I think everyone could see last year that he had the speed, but he sometimes didn't really have the race consistency or the race craft, as it's called now. So he seems to just put it together more recently, and to win today, I'm not really surprised, but I'm just really, really happy.
You think that team is pretty cohesive?
I think so. I haven't really seen the setup, but from the sounds of it, him and Dak and Pinky are really happy with the setup. And I guess if you look after your riders and put them on good bikes and keep them stoked on how things are running, you're going to get results. Not just results as in podiums, but you're going to get a rider who wants to continue to develop.
Well, I just seeing you two together was a moment, and just thank you for everything you do, and I'll see you at the next race.
Thanks, Jackie. Cheers.
Vital MT Beers, this may or may not come out. I'm with Dakotah Norton.
They might put it out.
How does that all weekend, dude? Flying, playing on track, having a good time, and then when it came down to business, you put down heaters. And just one thing takes it out.
Oh, dude.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm not Superman. I can't predict where the track's going to be wet or dry. I feel like maybe some part of me could have began to look ahead and been like, there was a lot of black dirt there. It was slippery. I should have known. But you can't be thinking about how you could crash if you're going to be thinking about how you're going to win, and those two things are conflictual. So overall, I think over the course of the weekend, I'm riding so sick right now, and I feel at home, and I'm riding the best I ever have, and it's really tough to not a lot of times in my career have I convinced myself that I could win, and
thought I told everyone.
A lot of people did.
Yeah.
A lot of people did, and that's cool. Like, that is a thing all in itself, you know,
You're there.
to believe you can win and to have other people believe you can win. Like, you can make up a fairy tale in your head and think that you can win and be totally off the pace. But, like, what I'm seeing is, like, so many people are so, like, you know, behind me, which is really cool. And then, you know, like, everyone's telling me I'm riding good and it helps. And the reality is, like, that was really hard to drop. But when I was sitting in the starting gate, I wasn't last man down. I was just dropping in for a race run trying to win. And I dealt with the pressure really well. I thought it wasn't like I choked and blew it. In my personal opinion, I turned in, it was slippery. And I just didn't anticipate the track condition. It was tough.
Well, I think just also you as a person and as a rider, I don't think maybe 2 years ago, if I asked you to have an interview that we could have this conversation because of,
I'm out.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think overall, just
so that shows growth, brother. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I'm really happy with, we talk about this on the podcast and shit like that, but dude, here's what I'm most proud of. Yeah, I semi'd first. Cool, whatever. What I'm most proud of is the fact that how I handled the pressure. Boom. I'm proud of, like, I got in the gate, calm, I warmed up. I feel like I'm really starting to be okay with the pressures of racing, and I'm getting better at that, and that's what the biggest victory is this weekend. I got in the gate, last man to drop, and I was ready to go. So unfortunately, just
with a team behind you, and they got their first, you guys, first win as a team, and I know you and Ronan get on so well, so
super happy for him. Just it's a bummer.
Darn. Shoot. Well, the way you're handling it is awesome, and we got a whole season ahead of us, so
lots more races. Back to work on Monday.
Okay, love you, buddy.
Appreciate
it. Peace. I am so genuinely happy to see you, and because I've seen the drive you have on track to get back to where you were. How do you feel?
Of course, I'm super happy to take the win here in Poland. It's just amazing. The track wasn't easy all week. It changed a lot, and the track was really desperate for the final. And with the weather, especially, it was again harder.
Yeah.
But I tried to do my best. And
were you? I saw you a couple times. Were you like really trying to like figure all this out? Because I would see you stop so many times to like get it. So it must have paid off because I mean you won. So were you just like taking it bit by bit, or like what was the process?
Yeah, I tried to build my week step by step because I have a really bad week in Fort William. So I wanted to be back and just find a good setup on my bike. And I spend a lot of track on time to check the line, see the new thing, because the track, a lot of corner was done for the semi-final and everything. Yeah. So I just want to build, and step by step, I finished third in quali, third in semi-final, and every time my time was improving, so I just try to improve every run. Yeah. And finally everything come together in final.
Good. Well, I'm kind of getting emotional. I just want to say welcome back, and that was awesome, and I can't wait to see you at the next round.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amaury. Violet Beers, I'm with the one and only Asa Vermette. Asa just sealed the deal in the second round of the UCI Dyno World Cup. How's it feel, dude?
Yeah, it feels insane. It was a loose run. Just like when I was sitting in the start gate, it was sideways rain, and I was just like, all right, we just got to let it rip.
Oh,
and,
man.
Yeah, it was gnarly.
Dude, anything that you thought you were going down, or?
Yeah, in the very first corner, I like went inside and like slid all the way to the top, and it was kind of good because it was like a reminder to like it's wet, like you can't go that fast. Yeah. And then just tried to stay up the rest of the way.
Awesome, man. So what are you going to be doing? Any rounds back home? What's coming up next?
Next, we're going to Mountain Creek. Me and Neko are going to go race Mountain Creek. So we'll be there Tuesday.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to be following you, so I'll see you there.
Perfect.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Neko, Asa just did it. That's got to feel good, dude.
Yeah, so stoked for him. I mean, I've spent a lot of time around him, and I see how much the riders put into their race. Yeah. So when it comes together, you're just so proud that they achieved what they set out for.
And like it being the second race and him like kind of doing it again, kind of the same as Heather. It's just does it show more that like he's the real deal, you know? Like
I'm really impressed by both of his races this year, how composed he looked. Like, most juniors look pretty out of control in their runs. They're throwing everything they have at it. Right. You expect that.
Yeah.
But for the times that Asa did, he looked so in control of the bike and so precise.
Yeah.
And two pretty different tracks and conditions. Like this weekend, it was raining only for the race run, so he didn't get a chance to really feel it out. And that's a really tough thing and something that requires experience.
Yeah.
So for only a second World Cup to be able to ride that well with a time like that, that's just super impressed.
Sick, man. Well, he's a ringer, and we'll be watching. So see you at Mountain Creek.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nico. The rumors were that you had a little advantage at Fort William, but I think you just proved everybody wrong. How's it feel?
It's just like unbelievable, because I actually thought that too. Maybe Fort William was just like an exception. I knew the track really well. Maybe because it was a home track, I got the win, and then I came here and I was like, wow, maybe I could scrape a third after qualies, and then just coming over the line and going into first. It's just, I just can't believe it.
How was it, your run? Like, I know the conditions weren't favorable, but did it catch you off like totally, or did you have somewhat of a game plan?
I didn't really have a game plan. I just tried to like ride my bike down, and it worked. It was so loose at the top. I mean, I almost died a few times on some of the bits, but then at the top it was really I was going quite sketchy on the jumps, and I was like, okay, let's just make this a loose run. And then some of the corners were gone, and I was like, and I had like 1 foot out in one of the corners. I was like, oh my goodness, this is really this is something else.
All the good. You got the job done.
Yep, it was actually really fun, and I really enjoyed it.
Awesome. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you.
Look, you have a line behind you because you're one of the best in the world. But how do you like Poland, dude?
Poland was sick, bro. The place is unreal, I think. Beautiful area. I didn't really know what to expect. I was a bit stuck in the cliche of being like Cold War, Eastern Europe, a bit weird country. Like,
right.
And it's so much better than what I thought. So the track was quite rough and dead. So difficult for us to race on. Finding the limit was, you find it too late. When you find it, you're on the floor, you know. So it was really difficult to race. Physical. But overall, like, amazing because the crowd was sick. The weather held on. And the racetrack was quite tight, like made the racing super tight. So I think it was sick.
Good, man. I mean, that was a heater of a run. It held up forever. So I mean, you're in a good place, no?
Yeah. I wish he held more than they did, because Ronan just beat me for not much. It's so tight.
I know.
So it is what it is. Obviously, like, racing always has sometimes like tough, cruel, like second places and stuff, but it is a good result, and I'm happy to be second. Like, considering yesterday crashing, I can't really complain. Right. But today I think I was able to bounce back, and I'm proud of myself for that.
Good.
And second is good. Solid season, start of the season. It's still a really long one, so I try to take every race as it is. This week was like really difficult. But bravo.
Marine just showed up. Good.
Yeah, Marine sent it.
Dude, I gotta chase her down next, but I'm so stoked for you, and you gotta get to these line of people, bro. You're gonna be here all night.
Yeah, it's
There's about 100 Polish people waiting for him to sign some stuff.
There was some people on the track. Like, I was this morning pushing my bike back up, and they were like, "Oh, I was like, so sorry. I'm trying to work here. Like, I'm struggling to find the line and stuff." And they were like a little bit mad, but now we got time, so we'll spend it.
All right. Well, good luck, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro. Come over. Vital MT Beers, I have the pleasure of standing with Camille Balanche. Camille, tell me about your run.
Just a really good run, safe top to bottom. That was my goal, because I did way too many mistakes and crashed in semi, so I was like, no, just go back to the basics, safe runs, and so that's why I did, and it was really good.
Well, it looked like you were fastest in the middle. Was there some picking up speed or a mistake made like after that, or?
Yeah, I had a couple of little mistakes, just like section where I didn't, like I brake too much and then I end up like I was getting out slow and I could feel it, but I really didn't want it to race too much, so I was okay with it and I just kept going and I just hoped for the best at the bottom, and then when I end up first, I was like, I was just so stoked. And
good.
Yeah.
What do you think of Poland? What do you think of the venue?
It's good, especially now that the track is packed. It's super fun, and there was like quite a lot of fans, and so yeah. Not surprisingly, but like, it's good.
No, I think, to be honest, I think a lot of us thought maybe once we walked the track, we're like, whoa, what are we doing? But it turned out okay.
Yeah, but like that was like when a track is brand new is always a bit the thing. You know it's gonna change, but when you see it at the beginning, you're like, oh my god, that's so bike and easy. But then obviously it gets destroyed because we have so many riders, so that's sick. Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to congratulate you, touch base, and I guess we'll see you in Leo again.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Thank you, Camille.
See you soon.
Vital MT Beers, I'm with Nina Hoffmann, who is moving and grooving. How was your day?
All right. No, I'm actually happy with the result because yesterday was a bit of a nightmare with 2 crashes and 2 timed runs, and I just wanted to play it safe today, especially with my last practice run being quite a wild one, stopping a lot of times because of washing the front or the rear or sliding somewhere. So I said to myself, I do like a 90-95% run today, and just want to bring it down safe and not crashing again to get some points for the overall. That's what I did. Still
successful then.
Still, when you're down there and then you're losing by like 2 seconds, you're like, oh man, I could have pushed so much more somewhere, but then I could have lost it. So,
but you're
all good.
You're consistent, right?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was not that consistent. Today was, but you're always learning, and I think if I would have been younger, I would have not played it that safe today. But I have the patience now.
But that says something about you as a rider.
I got a bit older, I got a bit more smart. And so actually I'm happy,
You ready for Leo again?
I'm ready for Leo again. Finally want to have a race where just everything goes to plan. You're feeling like mint on a bike and it just can pin it on race run.
Awesome.
But let's see if Leo is going to be the one.
What did you think of this track? What did you think of the Poland?
Yeah, so when I did track walk, I thought it's quite an easy track. Like it's nothing crazy in it. But with like almost 400 riders going down, it like changed so much, and the rain did a lot of affected the track a lot, and it actually got way harder than I thought, way more technical than I thought. You were fighting for grip the whole way down. Just like fighting,
like pushing the front and stuff like that.
Yeah, or the rear. Just like I'm not good at stuff like that. Just to be like, Ethan said to me, be patient. I'm like, fuck, I'm not patient. I just want to have berms and like compress into them and like pump out of it. But it was a lot of turns where it just needed to wait and let the bike do the work, let the tire work, just feel the edge of grip, and I need to work on that. There's where I'm like not having enough experience yet, lacking a little bit of skill, I think. So yeah, something to work on.
Awesome. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Congratulations for today, and I'll see you in Austria.
See you in Austria, Leo gang.
She's gonna go dance now. Vital MT Beers, I got the one and only Asa Vermette right here. Finished 3rd today. How was that for you, buddy?
It was quite loose. I really wanted to push, to give it a go. Trying to give it my best. Obviously made some big mistakes, but still end up quite close to the win. So I have no regrets, and I'm happy about my weekend. It was like consistent all weekend long. So hopefully we can build on that and get faster through the season, or at least grab as many points as today. So
awesome, man.
Yep, it was good.
Well, I should ask you, because I haven't asked anybody, what do you think of this Poland? What do you think of the venue?
We discussed it with a lot of friends, like a lot of riders, and I think we all think the same. Like there's some potential for sure, some section that needs to be fixed, to be honest. Like it's just square turns to no speed exit is not what we like.
Right. Some catch berms were going.
Exactly.
And
so obviously like a bit more momentum through some corners and make it more like a proper walk up.
Right.
But overall it was a great venue. Like people were crazy. The track was holding up and it was still good. So just a little tweak and then we have a sick venue.
Sick, so we'll be back next year, probably.
Hopefully.
Okay, au revoir. Thank you,
Au revoir.
my friend.
Thank you.
Jess, we've seen it in the past. We knew you were fast. How does it feel to get up there and seal the deal?
Yeah, it's pretty good to be back at the pointy end, but I mean, I know I can do it, so it was just kind of a matter of time, and it's good to be back. So yeah, it's been like a long off season for me. I guess the last race I did was Val d'Isole last year, so yeah, a lot of waiting and wasn't really sure how it was going to go. So yeah.
So this must be good for your momentum and everything, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked to keep the season rolling like this.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers is pointing me out, so I gotta go. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Amaury, you're back. How does it feel, brother?
It's insane. I'm so happy, you know. So proud about myself. Sorry for the song. Yeah, so proud about myself. So proud about the team. We've been living in a nightmare, you know.
Yeah.
And be able to be back on the podium, it's insane. Couldn't ask more. Like I couldn't believe to be back on the podium on the second round, and just had so much fun on that track. It was a brand new track, and I think we definitely need more stuff like that. You know, brand new tracks. It's so good because it's fresh to everything. Anyway,
did you enjoy Poland?
Honestly, enjoyed so much Poland.
Yeah.
Track was sick, fans were insane. Just good vibes all week long, and even with the rain, the track was even better. I just saw tech and loved it. So yeah, insane weekend.
That's awesome, man. So you feeling good for the next one then?
Yeah, we just following the process, and I'm so happy how this weekend goes. And now, focus on the next run. It's gonna be another step because it's gonna be fast, close. Stats will be even tighter. So it's gonna be another step. But anyway, stoked about the weekend, and let's enjoy the next race.
Yeah. Well, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bottle empty beers. I got Luca Shaw. Luca, you got 6th place, dude, and you were hammering all weekend. I didn't actually see the run. I heard the crowd, but what happened up there?
Yeah, I mean, the weekend was great. And yeah, the race was good too. I'm just kicking myself for one little mistake that just before the second split. Okay. So it wasn't a perfect run, but I felt like I was pushing hard, and I'd much rather, go for it and make little mistakes than just ride too conservative and go slow. So proud of my ride, and just a little frustrated when I see the time, since know that I left a little time up there. So, but no, all in all, really happy. Another really solid weekend for me. So stoked with the start of the season.
Yeah, sorry about the audio, folks. I mean, you're on it, dude. Does it feel like when we see that you're on it, does it feel like you're, got the juice, or I don't know how to explain it, but.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's racing it's kind of a mystery sometimes, I feel like. And I feel like, to be honest, it's just this year I really feel like it's just a product of all the hard work we did all winter. And the new bike from Canyon is really working sweet, and I'm just every time I throw my leg over it, I'm so stoked.
Oh, sick.
And I mean, I busted my ass all winter to feel good at the races. So it makes me it makes it all worth it when I lay the power down on those flat sections.
Yes, sir. Then pistons.
But it's just having fun with it, and keeping the pressure low and just enjoying it, and I think that's the key, honestly.
Last thing, what do you think of Poland? What do you think of this place?
Man, such an awesome track, honestly. And I think the fans really turned up good.
Dude, it's insane.
So happy that the rain stayed away for our race.
Right.
Totally expected a shit show with rain today, and we got sunshine. So awesome weekend. Track was so much fun. I love how it got choppy and rough and kind of like a motocross track.
Yeah.
And great weekend. Really stoked. Hope we come back many more times.
Perfect. Well, glad you're doing good, looking good, feeling good. So I'll leave it at that, and I'll see you in Leo again.
Sounds good, Jack. Thank you.
All right, brother. Thank you.